What's going on? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I was about to pull a freaking Bretman rock. Know that I always talk about like being organized and writing things down in my planner, like planning on Sunday and organizing my month. Like, I know I love to talk about all of my social media platforms, to the realization that I have not shown you guys what the heck I am doing. That is what today's video is going to be. Before we get started in this video, I do want to thank Scentbird for sponsoring this video. I have worked with Scentbird in the past. They are such a great company to work with. Scentbird, for those of you who don't know, monthly subscription where you pay $15 a month for a luxury fragrance of your choice. I have over 600 brands to choose from, whether it be fragrance, cosmetic, wellness. Choose your fragrance of choice. Anything between Gucci, Tom Ford, Prada. My subscription this month actually chose Dolce & Gabbana, most favorite casual scents. You trade them off from month to month. They're kind of like deluxe travel size. You're paying like $15 for something you would pay like $30 to $35 to $40 at a department store. The scents that I got this month, I got Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the cashmere scent, but I accidentally broke it, so put this one to a side, which is very like Senora vibes. Dolce Floral Drops, but these are the ones that I chose for this month. Like I said, it's only $15. You guys do want to try Scentbird out. I do have a coupon code that will save you 30%. Going to be getting your first subscription for only $10 a month. The link will be down below, as well as my code to save you 30% off, so you get your first subscription for only $10. I want to give you guys a little bit of background. I have always been very artistic. Growing up, being in middle school and high school, I always loved to write in my planner or write notes in my notebook. That was a way for me to be creative in school. Been using planners consistently for a very, very long time now. It's definitely helped me out. I recommend them to everyone. I may or may not be coming out with my own. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I really want to, and it'd be cool if I did. Maybe like a planner / workout journal. Who knows? I want to do that. Who knows? Like, these topics are something that everyone asks me all the time. You guys think that I'm so organized and so motivated all the time and so disciplined and whatever, and I'm here to tell you that I am not, but I do try to be as disciplined and as organized as I possibly can. It is hard to do. It isn't something that you just are like, okay, I'm just gonna be disciplined. It's something you build. You have to build healthy habits and then just be consistent with those healthy habits, and then you will get there. If you know you have things to do, things that you need to keep track of, things that you could potentially forget, writing things down is so important, and planning and preparing is so important. It keeps you, your life, your mind organized. I am very passionate in is writing things down and preparing in advance. I cannot tell you how much that has helped me within this last like year and a half to 2 years. Keep my mind going, stay creative. You know, whenever I get a random thought, I always write things down because those thoughts may not come back. So a big reason why I actually wanted to film this video now is because January was a very hectic month for me, and I wanted to film this video at the beginning of January, but there was so much going on in January that I wasn't fully organized here. I decided to do it at the beginning of February. I need to get back on track with my work, with my fitness, with my health, with just everything in general. I want to show you guys kind of how I laid out my planner, how I write things down in my planner, and then just give you guys some little tips and tricks here and there. I guess my first tip is to create little goals that will get you one step closer to your big goals. So for example, for me, since I was so inconsistent in the gym in January, I needed a goal for me to hit the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week, because I was so inconsistent. I didn't work out for like almost 2 weeks at one point, so I really want to get back into my gym grind. Doing a very realistic, minimal goal. Too easy, but pretty simple to achieve. You don't want to put an unrealistic goal of going to the gym 6 to 7 days a week. If you know that hasn't been in your schedule, you shouldn't create that unrealistic goal. So create something simple, something realistic. For me, it's going to the gym like at least 4 times a week, or working out at least 4 times a week. It's super simple. I know I can do it. I know I can make time for it. Hi everyone, good morning. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, sunny right now, but it's like really windy. Sunny. That's why I'm wearing a sweater, because it's a little bit cold outside today. Most of you guys know I do YouTube, and I do social media and a few other things here and there. Spend a lot of your time indoors. It's very easy to get caught up, want to relax and want to chill and want to not do anything. It being the beginning of the year, I really wanted to show you guys how I organized my planner. February 3rd, it is a Monday. I went ahead and planned out my whole month about 2 days ago, and I didn't think about filming it. Probably should have filmed me writing things down, but I'm still going to show you guys regardless. By the way, I'm filming on my phone right now because my camera's dead. This right here is my cute little planner. I got her from Marshall's. I definitely recommend you guys checking out Marshall's or TJ Maxx for planners. I find that they have the cutest and definitely the most inexpensive planners there. Practicing on writing things down in your planner or in a notebook is a really great way to learn to optimize your time. Time is so precious, you know, you should always value your time. You should always find something to do to be productive. Also, it's a really great way to kind of keep you on your toes and to keep you motivated and to keep you a little bit more disciplined. Sometimes we go about our days thinking that we don't need to be doing anything, when in reality, like, you could be taking an extra hour out of your day to work out. You could be taking an extra hour out of your day to read a book, something that will help you in the long run, you know? Like, you should be valuing your time and you should be taking advantage of your time and trying to optimize it. Practice writing things down. You're gonna keep yourself on your toes. At the end of the day, no one's got you like you got you. You need to stay on top of your shit. Make it a habit. Get asked how I have the motivation to take on my days. I'm not gonna lie, the motivation is not there. I do have days sometimes where my days are a little bit more down than others. I would like to say that I'm pretty self-disciplined when it comes to getting stuff done, whether it be work, YouTube, going to the gym and getting my workout in. It's about how bad you want it and if you're willing to put in the work to get there. A lot of the times people are like, I don't feel motivated. It's not even about feeling motivated. It's more so about learning to self-discipline yourself. That is the most important thing when it comes to anything. For example, with fitness, knowing you need to go to the gym at least 4 times a week, just being consistent. Find that me planning out my days, me writing things down, having notebooks and planners and nice pens, nice stationery stuff definitely helps me. Motivation isn't something that we always have. Sometimes you get stuck in a rut where you don't have motivation, and let me tell you, sister, it's all about discipline. How to self-discipline yourself is very important because motivation is not always going to be there. You need to learn to be in control of your moods and to overcome them and know that you have to get shit done. You can't let the way you are feeling affect the work that needs to get done. This is my little workspace. This is where I kind of write things down. As you can see, here I have a video planned, I have my notebooks, and on that side I have my makeup and stuff. Now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean up the room a little bit because I can't really proceed and get work done unless the room is clean, at least semi-clean, at least the bed done. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I might get started on some work, answering some emails, starting to edit a video, and I'll go into deeper detail on my planner stuff.
Why does it hurt so bad, so bad? To lose something I never had, never had. Are you a memory, lucid dream? Pinch me. Will you come back? Will you come back? Deja vu strings.
Wow, the sun looks so pretty right now. Or as of recently, I've been really liking to drink some green juice in the morning. Oh my god, dude, this sunlight right now is everything. Head and actually responding to some emails because it's something I like to do every morning. I think it's very important to keep up with your work. So I know people like to be in the habit of either reading in the morning, not grabbing their phone in the morning, but social media is what I do. So the first thing I do in the morning is look at my email, or sometimes like I'll get new opportunities here and there, so checking my email is very important. Right now I've been checking them on the desktop just because I've been getting more detailed emails from like the DAISYB Fit stuff that's going on. And then as I go my day, I will make sure to check things off. Nothing that makes me happier than checking things off. I also already had my Oxy, my pre-workout snack, my pills. I'm gonna go ahead and film a little bit, some details on my planner and stuff.
Yeah, long I put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings and I'm still singing your song. Deja vu strings me.
Here's another good example on how I stay on track. I have this huge whiteboard to get stuff done. I'll write it down, whether it be like a schedule like this. As you can see, I have a mini schedule on the board. Having a whiteboard just a really good way of being you reminded of what it is you need to be doing. This is a quote that I always have up here. It says, "Our only limitations are those we set up in our mind." Johnny's so cute. I think Johnny wrote that there. Having cute little things, little positive affirmations on your board also helps you a lot staying motivated and keeping yourself on track. Try to make healthy habits, whether it be waking up early or going to the gym 3 times a week, or waking up and like getting important things done out of the way. I don't think you're going to start and do things 7 days a week, 5 days a week. Start small and build your way up so it becomes a more consistent thing. I feel like I get this question a lot about eating plant-based, and people are always like, how did you do it? It took me a good 7 months to be completely plant-based. Like, I didn't just jump from eating meat to eating plant-based in like a day. You know, like that's not realistic. You need to try to be as consistent as you possibly can, and then eventually like you will just learn to just do this specific thing even though you are feeling a specific type of way. So you're not going to be self-disciplined all the time. I've never met someone that's always so self-disciplined. Yeah, I want to do this and like I'm gonna go do that. They just don't let their moods get in the way. I've never met anyone like that, but I have met some really self-disciplined people. It is not an impossible thing to achieve. It's just a matter of working towards that every single day to being, I guess, more and more self-disciplined. It takes a lot for you to be consistent with your self-discipline too. So just push yourself, push through, do your thing, get done what you need to get done. Be as consistent as you can with it, because that will get you one day closer to the goal you are trying to reach. Fitness, work, life, it will get you one day closer to reaching your goals. The more consistent you can be with your self-discipline, the better. I'm gonna share with you guys a couple of healthy habits that I'm trying to build. I guess the month of February/March, since we're almost in March. Waking up early, but also making sure that I get enough sleep every single day. Yes, you can wake up early, but if you're only getting like 5 hours of sleep a day, like that shit's trash. Like, not good. Sleep is so important and you should value your sleep. It took me a long time to realize that your body responds very negatively when you lack rest. Another habit I'm trying to build is cleaning before I take on my day. In a more clean environment, so that way my mind has its little space to kind of roam. Clear space equals clear mind, which equals more work done. Marshalls or TJ Maxx for $12, and at Barnes it was like $30 to $35. Check out TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They have a lot of cute stationery stuff. I also got this notepad from there as well. I got this idea from Gabriel, and he kind of did this like layout for organizing his videos. What I use to kind of organize the videos that I want to film. As you can see, I've already have a few pages done. For notebooks, like I said, check Marshalls or TJ Maxx. They also have these cute ones at Michael's. A few book recommendations that I'm going to give you guys a little bit more motivation, a little bit more self-discipline, a little bit more hope. Self-help books, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already probably read these. I'm gonna show them to you anyways. The Secret, I show this one to all of my friends. Love this one. I'm sure you have read it, and if not, go buy it and go read it. This is a really good book. It definitely changes your mindset. Another one that I like is What I Know For Sure by Oprah Winfrey. This one I actually got because Nastasia talked about it in one of her videos a long time ago. It definitely isn't what I had expected. It's more like autobiography, like a meaning of life. My life is so precious. Not just these specific 2 books, but an author that I really like is Don Miguel Ruiz. I have another one in the living room, but these 2 I really like is The Mastery of Love. This one's The 4 Agreements. He is really good, so I'm pretty sure any of his books are really good. Last one that I'm going to recommend to you guys is The Courage to Be Disliked. Sometimes we can get caught up trying to be so perfect, like not be thinking life is a competition all the time, because it's not. Like, the only competition you are in is with yourself. What real freedom is, how to exist in the present, how you can be happy now, and so much more. Hello, so here is my planner. I love her. This is the second time I've purchased this planner, and like I said, you can get it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So as you can see, I already have everything written down because I didn't think about filming this video till after I organized my planner. I don't do anything crazy fancy, but I do take my time on planning and organizing at least everything that I know at that time that I'm going to be doing for that month. So I know sometimes we don't have enough space in our planners to write down everything we want to write down. So sticky notes come in clutch. So I always have them on me, and here are the ones that I use. So a little thing I always do when I go and write in my planner is write quotes. Here I have whatever you aren't changing, you're choosing on top of my calendar. I always like to have some sort of inspirational quote at the top to look at every time I open my book. I always cycle through quotes, so they always change from time to time. Here is a little overview of what my calendar looks like. As you can see, I have a few things jotted down on some days. And what I love about this planner is that on the side of the planner, or on the side of one of the pages, it has a to-do list, which is so great because I love to be able to see an overview of important things that I need to get done. And I also like to make a little section in that to-do list to incorporate my goals for that month. And of course, you don't have to have fancy as pens, but I love to have some sort of colored pens or highlighters to kind of color coordinate things and to make certain things stand out, but obviously it's not something you need. I am so sorry if you hear dogs in the back, it's my neighbor's dogs. Obviously this layout looks very simple, and if I'm being completely honest, I didn't go into full detail on how I do it because I also don't want to expose too much of what I'm doing, but I made a simple layout of how I kind of do it. Something I like to do is put time slots or like estimated times of when I'm going to be doing things, because I like to make sure, again, that I am using my time wisely and that I'm making sure that I'm on track. So as you can see, I put 8 a.m. / 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 to 5 p.m. Another thing I love to add is a little extras lists or note, because you always end up having some spare time sometimes. So as you can see, I wrote down Trader Joe's and or wash clothes, because those are two things that I've been wanting to do. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There isn't really a lot to say because you can obviously see it, but that's pretty much how I lay out my planner at the beginning of the month. It obviously changes from here and there because new things pop up. But yeah, that's it, bro. For today's video, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helped you out in one way or another. If you do have any questions, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments down below. And thank you so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. I will have the link for that also down below as well. Make sure to follow my social media.